Shalom, friends, from the Jews for Jesus office here in Sydney, literally in Bondi Junction. Thanks for taking the time to watch this and to consider being partners along with us in our evangelism of Jewish people. In this newsletter, which you'll be receiving along with this video, you will hear from David Brickner about Hanukkah, the story of the Jewish holiday that we celebrate this month, as well as some activity of the Jews for Jesus in India as he relates those two together. You'll be fascinated by how those relate. Also in this month's newsletter, Ruth Rosen, the daughter of Moishe Rosen, the founder of Jews for Jesus, writes about words and about Christmas itself. And of course, that's the season, and Jesus is the reason for the season. We decided not to make a badge that was that, but one that said, Merry Messiahmas, so that we can help people remember that Mr. and Mrs. Christ didn't have a baby named Jesus, and that he's the Messiah, not only of the Jewish people, but of all people. So that's one of the products that we're offering, as well as our Stand with Israel wristband and all kinds of other features. I think you might want to pick up one of these books, David Brickner's book on Future Hope, or Charles Bargue's book, Between Two Fathers, that are both excellent testimony and teaching for us as believers to sort out what's going on in the world and to help us share that good news with other people, both as well as Betrayed are on Super Special just now. That may be of interest to you as you're sorting out gifts. We have lots of other resources on the back pages as well. And then there's this job in Singapore. We got a strange approach by a woman who popped into the shop just the other day, who said that she organizes internationals, and she got this contact from a synagogue in Singapore that wants to have someone come and serve as a primary school teacher. You might want to hear from the Lord. That might be you who's being called to go there. All the information is there in the newsletter, as well as a little bit about wills and leaving financial help to Jews for Jesus after you pass on. Well, lots of other things. I'm going to let you get to reading. Just to let you know that today we had an Orthodox rabbi who came into the shop and left with a copy of the New Testament in Hebrew. He spoke no English. I had quite a conversation with him, as you can imagine. But he left with a copy of the New Testament in Hebrew. That is one of many, many, many stories that we could tell you. We'll just let the newsletter keep talking to you. Thanks for your prayers. Thanks for being part of our team. And have a Merry Messiahmas. Shalom.